Hey y'all, it's Megan. If you are returning to my channel, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome aboard. So this week is another Christmassy video. So I'm sitting in front of my tree this time, and I am not talking about anything Disney today. It's, like I said, it's just another Christmassy video. So I'm going to talk about some things that were Christmas traditions-ish, like how my family does Christmas, because apparently these are weird things. So the first thing is the pickle. So if you've been to Epcot and you've gone to the Germany Pavilion, you may have noticed in one of the shops that there is in the Christmas shop, that there is a Christmas tree that is completely covered in pickles. And I've heard mixed things as to whether or not this is an actual German tradition. If you are from Germany, please let us know if that's an actual thing. But my family has always hidden a pickle on the tree. Like, that's just a thing that we've always done. I mean, as long as I can remember, there's been a pickle on the tree. First thing Christmas morning, we come down, my sister and I would see who could find the pickle first. And then that person got a present. Usually it was something that both of us could use, so it was, it wasn't like a huge competitive thing. But when we were younger, we would get like a book or something that both of us were interested in reading. Now that we're older, we usually get escape room tickets for like the whole family. I mean, my sister's husband, my parents, everyone. So it's not really a, hey, I get an extra present thing. It's more like bragging rights, like I am the undefeated pickle champion for how many years. But is that something that y'all do? I mean, we have a collection of pickles. There's like a little bitty gherkin size one. There's one that's like bedazzled and jeweled and super gaudy, and I love it. Is this something that y'all do? Do y'all have a pickle and have a pickle present, and like your siblings and your family gets involved in finding the pickle? Or did my mom like completely make this up? Because she told me from the time I was real little, like this was a thing and we've done it. So maybe my mom's nuts. Let me know. But I know my dad is nuts, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is the good story. If you are friends with me in real life, you already know the story because I've told you. And it's one of those things that it comes back around every year. Backstory. When you're real little, you wake your parents up early on Christmas, right? It's a thing. My parents' rule was not before 6. We had to wait until at least 6 a.m. to come and get them up, which meant I literally was like staring at my clock from like 5 o'clock on usually, waiting for it to tick over to 6 o'clock, and then it was like, Mama, Daddy, it's Christmas. So we were, as children are, very excited about Christmas. So every year we would wake them up first thing real early. Let's do the whole Christmas thing. Well, flash forward to when we were late teens, and all of a sudden we have discovered the magic of sleeping in. It wasn't that we weren't excited, but it was just like, I'm tired. And for some reason, have you noticed that your parents and your grandparents and stuff, as they get older, they wake up earlier and earlier? Like, it seems like they need less and less sleep. I swear my mom only sleeps like 4 hours a night. But anyway, I was like 19, I think. I think I was in college the first time this happened. And my sister then would have been 17. So, we're at the age where sleeping in that's totally fine. We're totally down for that. So we're sleeping, and I probably woke up at like 5 or 6 and was like, not yet. Christmas will still be there. 1 more hour, 2 more hours, whatever. So I go back to sleep. All of a sudden, my house starts vibrating at like 6:30 or 7 a.m. And I flew out of my bed, because when your house starts vibrating, there's a problem. I don't live where there's earthquakes, so it wasn't that. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I realized what was going on. My dad had cranked up the sound system in the living room. My bedroom was like on a balcony that kind of like looked down into our great room. It's like a 2-story room. So my bedroom was like level with the open space above the living room, if that makes any sense. Anything that happens in the living room was like real loud anyway to my bedroom, but he had cranked the sound system up, subwoofers and all, and was blaring Final Countdown by Europe. We're gonna take a trip to the Tropicar so I can give you an idea of what that sounded like, because I don't have a sound system in my house, but my car has a pretty good one, so I'll give you a glimpse. It's a taste of what this was like. Just imagine that it's a full house sound system that's blaring this first thing in the morning. And that's how I woke up on Christmas. That is my dad's idea of getting back at us for waking him up early. He's like, well, y'all didn't wake up, so I had to come and get you up. And I'm like, and knocking on the door and saying, good morning, girls. That wasn't an option. No, not for my family. And it's not like we were mad about this. My dad is hilarious, and this is just kind of an idea of what he's like. My family is not serious at all, ever. So we always are like joking around with each other and picking fights, which another Christmas tradition is, you know, the elf on the shelf? My grandmother, who I never actually met, she died before I was ever born, she made little elves and collected little elves back way before Elf on the Shelf was a thing. And so my mom has always had them because they were her mom's, and so we've always decorated with these little elves, and they creep me the heck out. I have always hated these little elves. So my sister hides them. She'll stick them in my bags. When I am at my parents' house, I'll come home and like all of a sudden there's this elf there. She'll give them to my husband and he'll hide them in the bed. These elves just pop up. So is anyone else just absolutely freaked the heck out by these stupid elves? Like, please tell me I'm not alone. If I ever have kids, they are not getting the Elf on the Shelf. Elfie is not coming to our house. Elfie is just gonna pass right by us because I cannot look at those beady little eyes and the dangly little legs. Ugh, they freak me out. I'm sorry. That's kind of what Christmas is like with my family, and it's always a joy and a privilege. So does your family have anything weird that they do? Pickles, elves, Europe. So yeah, let me know if you have any fun family traditions or annoying family traditions or anything that, a random holiday that something bizarre happened. Let me know those stories down below. I would love to read those, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.